Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Tournament Fighters is one of those legendary fighting games from 1993 that many of us who grew up in the 90s will never forget. But for me, this game is much more than just another retro classic. It's one of my favorite childhood memories. I still remember that New Year's Eve, snow was falling outside. Fireworks lit up the night sky and holiday music filled the air. Then my parents called me outside and said, "Looks like Santa left you a present." I ran into the yard. Hanging on the fence was a large Christmas stocking. My heart was racing as I carefully took it down. I looked inside, and I couldn't believe my eyes. There was a Super Nintendo Entertainment System, 2 controllers, and a copy of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Tournament Fighters. At that moment, I felt like the happiest kid in the world. But enough nostalgia, it's finally time to start the game. The title screen appears, followed by the character select screen, the moment where every adventure begins. For me, there was never a difficult choice. I always picked Donatello. Maybe it was because of his long bow staff, which gave him incredible reach. Or maybe I just loved his fighting style more than anyone else's. Whatever the reason, Donatello was always my favorite turtle in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Tournament Fighters. Leader of the Ninja Turtles. He's instantly recognizable by his blue bandana and his twin katanas. But what really stands out is his signature special attack. Leonardo spins at incredible speed, turning his swords into a deadly whirlwind. Getting close to him during this move is almost impossible, and if you get caught in it, you'll lose a huge chunk of your health. For the very first fight, he's a surprisingly tough opponent. Our second opponent is Raphael. Out of all 4 turtle brothers, he always felt like the strongest and most aggressive fighter to me. His signature special attack turns him into a spinning force of destruction, almost like a powerful drill, tearing straight through his opponent's defense. But that's not all. Raphael also has a devastating grab attack, allowing him to seize his opponent, unleash a brutal combo, and deal heavy damage, just like in the cartoons. Raphael feels like an unstoppable powerhouse, making him an opponent you should never underestimate. Our third opponent is Michelangelo. In my experience, he's one of the easiest fighters in the game. Most of his threat comes from his special attack. Michelangelo leaps into the air and attacks from above. So if you stay grounded and time your moves well, he's fairly easy to deal with. Aside from that, he has a basic grab that throws you over his shoulder, but I never found the rest of his moveset particularly dangerous. That's why Michelangelo has always felt like one of the easiest opponents for me in tournament fighters. After a few battles, the game throws in a bonus stage, where you have to break stacks of wooden boards. At first, it might seem like you need to clear every single board to continue, but that's actually not the case. Even if you fail to break them all, you won't be penalized. The game simply lets you move on to the next fight. Think of this stage as a test of your character's power and your timing. You can smash the boards with regular punches and kicks, but most players prefer using their special attacks since they're much more effective. After the bonus stage, things start to get really interesting. Our first bonus boss is Casey Jones. At first glance, he looks like a skinny guy who shouldn't be much of a threat, but appearances can be deceiving. Underestimating Casey is a huge mistake. He can rush around his opponent with incredible speed, strike from unexpected angles, throw you across the arena, and completely dominate the air with his jumping attacks. What's even more surprising is how much damage he can deal with nothing more than his basic punches. Don't let his appearance fool you. Casey Jones is a much tougher fight than he looks. Our next opponent is Hothead, the fire-breathing dragon. From the moment the fight begins, it's obvious this boss isn't going to give you a chance to breathe. He constantly leaps across the arena with his wings spread wide, breathes fire, blocks incoming attacks while jumping, and quickly turns defense into offense. One of his most dangerous moves is his grab attack. Hothead clamps down on his opponent with his massive jaws and throws them all the way across the stage. And of course, there's his signature fireball. It's one of the most visually impressive special moves in the entire game and never gets old to watch. And now we've reached the final battle. Our last opponent is the legendary Shredder. Just as you'd expect from the game's main villain, he's the toughest fighter in the tournament. His special attacks deal massive damage and can turn the fight around in an instant. One of his deadliest moves is a rapid spinning hand strike. If you get caught in it, your character is trapped for a moment while taking a brutal combo of hits. He also has a powerful ground slam that sends a shockwave across the arena, making it difficult to avoid and incredibly punishing if it connects. On top of that, his throw attack is devastating, slamming your character into the ground for heavy damage. But no matter how powerful Shredder is, we eventually defeat him, win the tournament, and prove ourselves as the true champions.